Hello there, welcome back. I am Heather and this is Beginner Yoga for Bigger Bodies, Building a Supportive and Loving Practice, class number 3. Today's class is focused on alignment, specifically spinal alignment. But there are other forms of alignment that we can consider. We can consider physical, mental, emotional alignment, as well as spiritual alignment. So there's a lot more to it. We're mostly going to just focus on the spinal alignment for the moment, as well as adding in all that we've learned in the previous classes, right? We learned how a yoga practice is laid out and set up and what it looks like in general. And then we worked on the breath and learning how to use it to soften into each asana so you can really connect with the intention of the pose. And now we're all going to bring that in and just combine it with alignment, right? Breath and alignment are such huge parts of a healthy, supportive, and loving yoga practice. So let's get to it. Make sure you have everything you need around you: pillows, props, blankets, gloves, yoga mat, carpet, rug, maybe your dog or your cat, a glass of water, maybe you light a candle, right? This is your time. This is your space to commune with yourself, your body, and this moment in time. So what do you need to do to set it up? Take the time, set it up. Okay. So wherever you are, if you're choosing to tune in on the couch or tune in on your chair or on the mat, make sure you come to this easy pose, this Sukhasana. Close your eyes and tune in with me. Begin by noticing the parts of your body that are connected with the earth or your couch or your chair, and allow them to be heavy. Allow them to feel the support beneath them. Allow the full weight of your hands to rest in your lap. Allow your shoulders to fall down your spine. And speaking of the spine, bring an image of your spine to your mind. What does it look like right now? And see if you can make it longer. See if you can make it taller, all the way from the base of the spine up to the crown of the head. Can you create space in between each vertebra? And don't forget to tuck the chin and make sure the spine all the way up the back of the neck is also long and tall. Soften the eyes and the cheeks and the jaw. And let's bring our awareness to the present moment as it unfolds by tuning into the breath. Without changing, just noticing the breath. Notice if it is long, short, shallow or deep breaths. Are they easeful? Are they strained or tight? Is it cold or hot? Are you breathing into the belly or the chest? Then bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Feel the rise and fall of your hands as you breathe. And see if you can feel your heartbeat underneath the palm of your hand. Release your hands. Go ahead, start to rub the palms of your hands together, creating a little bit of energy, heat, warmth. I love tuning in, I really do. Bring your hands to heart center in prana mudra, remembering that a mudra is a way to hold your hands. Thumbs connected to your sternum, lightly pressing in, slightly pressing into each palm. Notice the breath. Perhaps see if you can feel your heartbeat through your thumbs. If you can't, that's okay, but try. And release the hands down. Excellent. Okay, let's start by inhaling the shoulders forward and up. Exhaling them back and down. Really open up the chest. Think boobies forward. Inhale forward and up. Exhale back and down. Ooh, inhale forward. Up, exhale back and down, sitting up nice and tall. Think about that image of your spine and how long you can make it. Staying up tall, go ahead, drop your chin to your chest and slowly and gently start to roll out the neck. Really slow. Keep breathing, use the breath here. As you're rolling out the neck, perhaps keeping that image of 3 separate balloons in your belly, chest, and throat, trying to fill them up with air and blow it all out. Reverse directions. And the next time your chin is back to your chest, interlace those fingers behind your head and gently draw your elbows in together. And then release the hands, bring the head back up. Whew. And let's do just a very short little pranayama practice. We're going to revisit that 3-part pranayama practice that I love so much. One hand on the belly, one hand on the heart, and inhale into the belly, chest, throat. Exhale, throat, chest, belly. Inhale, belly, chest, throat. Exhale, throat, chest, and belly. Keep going at your own speed, your own pace. Remembering you're trying to fill up those balloons of air as much as you can, front, sides, and back, and then exhale, blowing it all out. And the next time you exhale, release your hands down. Well done. If you're on your couch or your chair, you can stay there. Or if you're sitting on the floor, go ahead, switch your legs. Or you can put your feet out straight in front of you if it's too hard on your knees, keeping them bent. We're going to start to do what is called Sufi grind or Siddhi Om. And I want you to imagine that your belly button is what leads you. So we're going to send the belly button forward, to the side, then to the back, to the other side. And we're just going to start making circles with the belly button, okay? It's all about the belly button, less about stiff like this. You're going to get dizzy. Just think about the belly button and the heart beating. So we're making circles. They can be as small or as big as you like, slow or as fast as you like. And let's start to connect the breath to them. So as you circle forward, inhale, and as you circle back, exhale. This is a wonderful way to warm up the spine. Kind of lubricate the vertebra, get that spinal fluid moving. Let's reverse directions. It's also warming up the hips, but really the spine. Think about all the different directions your spine is moving in right now, right? Bring it to mind. Think about how it's moving. So good for you, right? My teacher Jeannie always says, we are only so young and healthy as our spine is supple. Oh, it's so true, right? Our spine holds everything. Really does hold the key to our health and our longevity. So anytime we can move it in all the different directions it moves, the better. Okay, let's start to make those circles smaller one at a time. And let's come to stillness. Oh, there we go. All right, if you're on the couch or a chair, come join me on the mat. We're going to move into tabletop, or you're welcome to stay on a chair for tabletop. You know the drill. We've done this a few times now. You got this. Okay. Blankets can be underneath your knees or pillows for cushion. You can put those gloves on if you have them. If not, no worries, no stress. Wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. I'm just going to tuck my shirt in a little bit. Make sure you're pressing through the pads of your fingers, through the heels of your hands. Engage those shoulders, stretch the spine. Think about your spine right now. How long can you make it? Is your gaze up and out of alignment? Is it down and out of alignment? Try and keep your neck and head right in line with that spine. Draw the navel in. Beautiful. Breathe here for a moment. Feel the shoulders working. Feel the wrists working. Breathe through it. Use the breath to kind of soften into this pose. And inhale, drop the belly. Lift the heart and gaze. Exhale, tuck the tail, round the back. Inhale, cow. Big breath into the belly. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Open that heart up, lift the gaze. Exhale, cat. Think about your spine and how it's moving. Think about your pelvis and how it's rotating and shifting. This is really wonderful to do if you've been sitting all day. Excellent. Come to that neutral spine, that nice long spine. And what I'd like you to do, imagine you're being stretched here. So we're not crunching up, but I'd like you to look over your right shoulder and look at your right hip. If you can't see it, that's okay. We're just looking over the shoulder. We're doing a little side bend. Think about the C shape that your spine is making right now. And then come back to center. Then look over that left shoulder. Breathe, use the breath, keep pressing through the hands. Make sure that navel is drawn in. Breathe, come back to center. Over the right shoulder. And then back to center, over the left shoulder. And back to center. Go ahead, tuck your toes, sit your hips back, and let's stretch those wrists out. If you'd like, if you don't want to stretch your wrists like that, you can just use your hands. Just kind of pull back lightly on the fingers, both ways. Maybe circle the wrists a couple of times, open and close the fingers a few times. It's really up to you and what feels good for you and what feels necessary for you, right? It's not about me and what I do, it's about you. I'm just here to guide you. So let's move into child's pose. Wide knees, toes touching, release the heart and head down. Imagine there's a balloon in your lower half of your body, fill it up with air. Soften, release, let go. And remembering you're always welcome to keep most of your weight on your elbows. That's what I do. It makes it so much easier for me. And now speaking of the arms, let's walk the hands over to the top left-hand corner of your mat. So I've got my left arm is still bent, but I've moved it over to the side, and I'm really reaching that right arm over to the left. So I'm adding a little side bend here. And then let's walk the hands over to the top right hand corner, just like this. Fun fact, your lymph nodes, which mostly run up the sides of your body, carry lymph fluid. And it's the good juice, the good stuff that keeps you healthy. Walk your hands back to center, back into child's pose. And that lymph fluid only moves if you move. So the more you move, the more you stimulate your lymph nodes and get that lymph fluid moving throughout your body, the healthier you will be. That's a strong immune response, right? When that lymph fluid is just flowing freely up and down your body, but you have to move it. You have to stimulate it. That's why typically when you've been sedentary and sitting on a couch for a long time, you feel like crap, right? Because you haven't been moving that at all. You haven't been stimulating that system. So anytime you get to move, stretch to the side, work your spine, you're really helping your overall health. All right, come back up to tabletop and shift forward onto your belly. Adjust the boobs as needed. Ooh. And if you are about to be on your period and this is like super tender, don't do it. Just stay in child's pose. Okay, tops of your feet pressing into the floor so your knees are lifted ever so slightly. Draw your navel in. Hands are just resting next to your boobs or your chest. And inhale, lift just a little bit, just a few inches here for baby cobra. Breathe deeply. We're really working on the spinal health here, right? Postural muscles, all of that good stuff that supports our spine health. And I want you to imagine making your spine longer. Instead of lifting it up, let's focus on making it long. And then go ahead and lower. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Reach that spine, stretch it out. And exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, lengthen. Stay here in baby cobra for a moment. Make sure those hands aren't pressing into the floor. Maybe lift them up off the floor so you're really just using those spinal muscles. Breathe and then lower down. Whew. Bring your forehead to your hands. Let your heels fall out and toes kind of come in like you're pigeon-toed, and relax your glute muscles. Okay, like if you're having a hard time relaxing them, clench them and then let them go. And breathe. This is great for helping to release in the lower back, right? Everybody feels so much strain and pressure on the lower back, and this is a great way just to kind of let it rest. All right, excellent. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, tuck your toes, come up to tabletop, and let's move into downward facing dog. Fingertips facing the top of your mat, pressing into the pads of your fingers and the heels of your hands. Tuck your toes and send the booty back. Keep those knees bent. Soft knees, send the booty up. Make sure there's space between your ears and your shoulders. And then go ahead and walk out those knees, bending one knee at a time. This is often called walking the dog. Breathe deeply. Can you find any softness in this pose? I know it's hard, but you can do it. And feel free to go to child's pose if you need to. Especially when you're starting out yoga, this is difficult. This is challenging, right? You start to feel it in your wrists. But I promise you, the more you do this, the easier it will get. And inhale, look at the top of your hands, widen your feet, and walk them up to the top of the mat for forward fold. Nice wide legs. Decompress the spine here. Let the head hang. And use the hands to slowly walk up the legs to come up to stand. And we're going to do a little willow tree. So keep your feet planted. You just kind of sway like a willow tree does. Ooh, whoops, that's me cutting. There you go. This is real life yoga here. Oh, my cat knocks things over. I mess up and say the wrong thing. I knock my curtains over. This is real life. Okay. Let's find your Tadasana, and we're going to move through. You remember our Vinyasa, our sun salute, our Surya Namaskar, or what I call my half sun salute. It's where we have specific asanas in a specific sequence connected with breath. So this is the one where we inhale the arms up, we exhale, we dive down, we inhale to flat back, we exhale, dive down, we inhale the arms up, and we bring your hands to Tadasana. I know, I went through that fast, but you'll remember as soon as we get to it. So find your mountain pose. Find your Tadasana. Booty under, navel in, chest is open, shoulders are down, palms face front. Engage the 3 locks. Root lock, squeeze those bathroom muscles. Navel lock, draw the belly button in. Throat lock, tuck the chin ever so slightly so you have a nice long neck. Fully engaged, immovable, breathing. And let's begin. Inhale the arms up, reach all the way up, 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 up. Exhale, dive down, forward fold, bend those knees. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale the arms out and up, reach. Exhale, hands down, Tadasana. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, dive down, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Full, complete breaths, friends. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, Tadasana. Last time. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, half lift. Stay here for a minute wherever you are, hands on your blocks or on the floor or on your shins. See if you can straighten the knees just a little bit. Keep the crown of the head reaching forward and the booty reaching back. Feel that stretch up the back leg. Don't forget to breathe. I want you to feel this stretch. And exhale, fold. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, hands down, Tadasana. Nicely done. We went through that pretty quickly, but you got this. You all know what you're doing, no doubt. Okay, moving forward, let's do some warrior poses, okay? I'm gonna ditch my gloves for this. Don't really need them. And I would like you to keep a block by the front of your mat. If it's a block or a pasta sauce jar, whatever you have, it's totally fine. Find that Tadasana. Nice, strong, fully engaged. Ooh, my mic pack is coming out. Hold on one sec. Here we go. Bring your hands to your hips. Breathe, fully engaged, nice and tall. Inhale, step the right foot back. Nice slow lunge. Sink into this pose, soften into it, use the breath, use the legs, navel is drawn in, back leg is reaching, chest is wide, front knee is over that ankle. Swoop those arms up. And we're gonna shift into warrior two. So if the right leg is back, everything's gonna turn to the right. The chest, the heel, everything's gonna turn to the right. So if the right foot is back, boobies go to the right, hips open, that right heel goes down on the mat. Check your foot placement, make sure that front heel is perpendicular with the arch of your foot. Front knee is moving out to the left. Keep a nice bend here. Booty is under, navel is in, chest is open, arms are out in a T. Make sure you're not leaning forward, not leaning back, straight up the center. Turn your gaze toward the left middle finger. Breathe. Gorgeous. All right, leave your legs here. And I want you to take the left arm up and right arm down, lift the gaze, tilting back just a little bit, really reach those fingers up, reach the fingers down, legs are the same, we're just tilting the torso back, and then lower back to warrior two. Inhale, reverse the warrior, tip it back, left arm is up, right arm is down. Exhale, warrior two, legs are the same. Inhale, tip back, reverse. Stay here for a moment, feel the stretch. Got this beautiful line all up the side body here. And I want you to bring your right hand to your hip, straighten that left knee. Keep a little soft bend in that front knee, okay? And reach the left fingertips forward as far forward as you can, almost like someone's pulling them ahead of you. And then lower your hand to your prop. Woo! So we're kind of in like a triangle position here. Keep pressing through the feet. Have a soft bend in this knee here. Use this hand as support. And I want you to inhale. Try and make the spine long as you can. And then exhale, we're going to open the heart up to the side. Gaze can be to the side or up to the ceiling. We're trying to open the heart up to the sky. Make sure our neck isn't down here, but it's in line with the spine. This is triangle pose, Trikonasana. Breathe. This is a hard one. I know you can do it. Press through those feet. Open that chest up. Breathe. Feel the belly moving in and out. And then bend this front knee. Move the block out of the way. Rise back up, warrior two. Find your balance. And shift into warrior one. Lift that back heel up off the floor. Arms in a V. Bring them down to your hips and step up. Woo! Lordy. Feel that. Okay, moving to the other side. We want to make sure we're nice and bent. Okay, shifting to the other side. We want to make sure we stay balanced. We want to do both sides so they're equally strong. Find that Tadasana, hands on your hips, standing up nice and tall. Breathing. And inhale, step that left foot back. High lunge. Reach the back of your foot. Knee over the ankle, navel drawn in. Heart lifted and open. Swoop those arms up, high V. Breathe. And we're going to open up into warrior two. Since that left foot is back, everything's going to turn to the left. The left heel goes down on the mat. The boobies turn to the left. Check the foot position. Front knee is moving out. Lower the shoulders. Booty under, navel in. This is hard work, my loves. You can do it. You can always take a break too. If this is killing you right now, take a break. Go into child's pose. No joke. Child's pose. Breathe. All right. Leave your legs where they're at, and we're gonna tip that right arm up, left arm down, reach, 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 and exhale, warrior two. Keep the legs where they're at. Inhale, reverse the warrior, tip back, reach those fingers up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, tip back, reverse. Stay here. Straighten this front knee just a little bit. Keep a little mini bend there. Left hand on your hip and reach those right fingertips forward as much as you can. And lower them down to your prop. Keep a bend in that front knee. Hand is still on your hip. And inhale, make the spine long. Exhale, twist and open the heart up. Check your alignment with your neck. Are we like this? Keep it in line with your spine. Press through your feet. Make sure all the weight isn't just on this hand, but the legs are doing the work too. Breathe into the belly button. Keep it drawn in as much as possible. Breathe. And then bend this front knee. Rise on up. Warrior two. Find your center. Find your balance. And keep the navel drawn in. Let's shift to warrior one. Pop up that back heel. Arms up in a V. Hands to your hips. Step on up. Woo, and relax. Nicely done. That was a very large warrior sequence there, my friends. So good on you, dude. Well done. Okay, let's do a little bit of tree pose here. So once more, find that Tadasana. Hands on your hips, that mountain pose, very strong, very connected, everything drawn in and up. Think about your spine, think about how long it is. Find your drishti, your gaze, and let's shift our way over to the right. Pick up that left leg, take it out to the side and attach it above or below the knee. Breathe. Beautiful. Any wobbling or shaking, that's miracles at work. And lower the foot down. Let's switch to the other side. Everything drawn in and up. Find your drishti. Shift over. Pick up the knee. Take it out to the side and attach the foot. Hold the breath, keep breathing. And lower the leg down. Whew. Shake it out. Excellent. Let's come to wide leg forward fold. Heels are out, toes are in. Hands on your hips. Hinge forward at the hip to a flat back. Ooh, feel that stretch up the inner thigh. Whew. Lower your hands down to the floor or they can come to blocks. Maybe do a little butt jiggle here. See if you can soften those muscles a little bit. Go ahead, bend those knees and fold forward. Decompress. And gently make your way down into child's pose. Knees are wide, toes are touching. Sit the hips back, soften and let go. Surrender the head to the heart and surrender the heart. Breathe. Make sure the face is soft. No tension, no tightness. And using your hands to come on up, let's come to lay down on your back. I wish y'all could see my cat right now. She is literally right in front of me, just like taking a bath. She's so flexible. Her leg is just like up behind her ear. She's also balancing. I don't know how they do it. Anyways, come to lay down. Keep those knees bent. Let the lower back and the shoulders sink into the floor. I want you to bring your arms up into a cactus pose. So elbows are bent, and just like kind of making cactus arms. Or like a touchdown arms. What I'd like you to do is draw your knees into your chest and let your knees fall over to the left side. Keep your arms out in cactus. Keep your shoulders, both shoulders on the ground. So we're doing a nice little spinal twist here. Knees are together over to the side. Both arms are on the ground, shoulders are on the ground. And if you feel comfortable, you can turn your gaze to the right. So the knees are left, gaze is right. Breathe and soften. And gently let's unwind. So let's walk our feet back to the center of the mat. Draw the knees back into your chest and let them drop over to the right. Shoulders are on the ground. Arms are still in that cactus touchdown thing, looking to the left. Breathe, soften, release. And gently walk your feet back to center. Draw both knees into your chest. Make space for the belly if you need to. And move into your Savasana. You can be on a couch, on a bed, on the mat, laying flat, or with pillows, bolsters under your knees, blanket draped over you, pillow under your head. Just make sure your legs are kind of spread out, your palms are facing the sky, and allow yourself to soften and relax. We did so much wonderful spinal work and alignment work today. Let's give it the rest it deserves. Inhale. Exhale, soften the face, the jaw. And if you're thinking to yourself, I'm going to skip Savasana to save time, don't do it. This is just as important as all the previous work we just did. Maybe more so. Relax the shoulders, the low back, the glute muscles, the thighs, the backs of the knees, the calves, the ankles. There's nothing left for you to do right now, but rest here, allowing your thoughts to come and go as they please. Each time a thought occurs to you, comes to your attention, notice it, and then let it drift away. And let the next one come in. No judgment, no expectations, just yoga. Union with yourself, your innermost desires and thoughts and needs. Shavasana. And starting to deepen the breath, bringing your awareness back to your breath, back to your body, and bringing movement into your fingertips and toes, circling the wrists, circling the ankles, stretching your arms above head. And gently roll over to lay down on one side, whichever side works best for you. Draw your knees into your chest. Rest your head on your hands or a pillow. Take a moment for yourself to connect to the breath and the body. And make your way up to a seated position in Sukhasana, hands at heart center, Pranam Mudra. Thank you so much for going on this journey with me. I'm so proud of you and so grateful that you have given yourself this time, this space, this gift. Please know that the light and love that resides within me honors and bows to that very same light and love that resides within each of you. Namaste. Amazing. There we have it. 3 videos, all done. Well done you. Good job. Thank you again. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. There will be more videos to come, so please stay posted. Sign up for my email list. Follow me on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook. That way you'll know whenever I release new beginner yoga videos for bigger bodies. There's so much more to teach you and share with you. You know, it's an abundance of love and healing. And I want that for you. I so want that for you. Thank you so much. I'll see you on the mat soon. Take care. Be well.